Hey everyone, welcome to the Play Fighting Podcast YouTube channel. I'm Ryan Stone, and today I got something a little bit different for you. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of some new wrestling figures that I just picked up. I've been collecting wrestling figures for over 30 years, going back to the WWF Hasbro days. I may be busting some of those out in the future to, do some videos showing the different figures I have in my collection and talking about them a little bit. Badger and I used to just hunt figures all the time when we were younger. We would drive around. We were from San Diego, California. We'd drive all around San Diego the entire day just looking for action figures when we were, once we got our driver's licenses and had a car and able to do those things. When we were even younger, we'd just be walking to Walmarts, Targets, Toys R Us's, just trying to find whatever action figures we could. And now we've got these massive collections. And I want to show mine off and kind of show you guys what I've gotten over the last 30 years. I started collecting in 91, and I still collect to this day. I still collect, I got some New Japan figures. I collect the AEW sets. I collect the Elites when I can for WWE. I really like the Elites a lot. But today I've got I got a box of AEW Unrivaled Series 10. So we're going to go over the set and let's see what was inside. And first one I've got is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, coming with that bigger AEW Women's World title. I think the Hikaru Shida, I want to say that was Series 3, came with the same style of Women's World title, but it was the much smaller version. I can't wait till we get the new version, the square version, which I actually like a whole lot better than these two looked. But yeah, this is the Britt Baker DMD. Let me get the glare out of the way there. I'm still figuring that out. So she's got the red and black gear. This is actually from her match at Double or Nothing last year. I like this gear a lot. Very reminiscent of like the Scott Hall blood tight set from WCW. I really enjoyed this one. Really cool gear. Here, let me flip it over to the back so you can get the actual picture. There we go. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I can't wait to see what the belt looks like out of the package. So I'm not going to be opening these packages today. As you can see, there's kind of a mess on the floor behind me. This is my home office, and I'm in the middle of reorganizing things. And to this side over here, you can't see it, but there's just a pile of action figure boxes that I need to open and go through so I can display them. That's my eventual goal, is to display my action figures within my office. So once I get that new display set up, that's when I'm going to be opening these boxes. All right, well, let's move on to the next one. And the next one we have is Taz. So I'm actually really excited that we're getting these Taz figures. I know they're coming out with like a Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, Jim Ross. And I really like that we're getting kind of the announcers and the managers as well. I think this is going to be really cool, but I'll be honest, I really hope Jazzwares drops an ECW style Taz. That would be really cool with the singlet, the towel, and all of that. I hope we get that as one of like the legend ones, like we got Sting and such. That would be neat. And let me show you the back of Taz. Nothing much to see here. He's in street clothes, jacket, whatnot. One thing I'm really digging about the AEW sets are the multiple heads. I know we got all the hands, and this one actually comes with the microphone too. So we got the hands and such, but I really like the different heads, getting the different expressions instead of just a stoic, face on the action figure. That's the one thing I think the Elites are missing. I don't see too many of the Elites that have interchangeable heads. I know you got the different fists, and even like that Dr. Britt Baker. She's only got one head, but she comes with different hands, so you can do the DMD point with the action figure. I think that's pretty neat. But I like the different heads. I think it's really cool when you're displaying them. Or for those that do like pick feds, you can have different expressions on the faces. If they're cutting promos and you're doing the pictures, you could swap the heads out to get kind of different expressions. I think that's pretty cool, and I only see those on the Ultimate Editions, I want to say, from WWE. I hope that they kind of go into that a little bit more with just the Elites, but maybe not. Like I said, I still enjoy the Elites anyway. All right, next one that we've got up is Andrade El Idolo. All right, so this one has got his normal white pinstripe gear. This is from an episode of Dynamite last year. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this glare thing. I'm getting used to this ring light and such. One thing that was definitely interesting about this Andrade was I thought the mask was removable. I did not think that it was a masked head and then a separate head. I think that's almost even better. It's just going to make the figure look more. I think when they've got like some of the removable clothing and such, it just kind of looks clunky. This one looks pretty clean. I like the pinstripes, even though that's his normal gear. I like how we have the gloves. Let me just get that angle so you can get the other hand. There we go. He's got the gloved hands, and then he's got the ungloved hands. So if you want to display him in entrance gear or in ring gear, it works either way. I really like the pinstripe. Andrade is one of my favorites on Dynamite and Rampage, and I'm really happy that he came over after leaving WWE. I wonder if Hunter was in charge when Andrade was on main roster, how that would have looked. All right, next we've got the mighty Wardlow. Oh man, I'm really happy with how Wardlow's been performing lately. I'm loving that he got the TNT title. I wish Sky kept it a lot longer, but I mean, man, when you've got people that just start hitting on all cylinders, you kind of got to run with them, you know. I like I said, I wish Sky had the belt a lot longer. I'm a huge fan of Scorpio Sky. He's one of the guys I wish I got to wrestle when I was active in Southern California. I got to book him a few times. I was on numerous shows with him. He was seriously one of the coolest dudes. Always had some advice to give. Dude knows his stuff. Really, really good dude. That's why I wish he would have kept the belt longer. But hey, you know what? I'm stoked about Wardlow's rise. I think this is one of their homegrown stars that's doing very well. Him and like Jade Cargill. But yeah, no, this Wardlow's pretty cool. This is a gear from Blood and Guts last year. So he's got the multiple heads, the screaming head, the stoic face, and then you got the different fists. And if you look on the back, yeah, it's got the picture of him with the gear from Double or Dynamite last year from Blood and Guts. And it's quite funny. I think the person he's facing off with there is actually the next figure that I'm about to grab. That would be Jake Hager in the prison suit from Double or Dynamite Blood and Guts. So I keep wanting to say Double or Nothing. Maybe it's the shirt I'm wearing. I really like this one. I like Hager's ring gear, so I would have rather have had a Hager ring gear. If they do this, I really hope they release every Inner Circle member with the prison gear on. That would be pretty cool to complete that set. I did that with when the Undisputed Era did their camo trunks. I want to say it was for War Games. They were all wearing the camo trunks, and I wish we got a 3-pack of all three in those, but they ended up releasing them individually, and I had to go pick up all three in the camo. No way around. I had to complete the set. I think I have like 3 Adam Coles because of that now. I'm big on those things. When you got a group of people and they're all dressed together, I like to get those sets together. So if they're across multiple different releases, I guess I'm just going to have to go find them. But no, I'm really liking this Hager. Let me go push it to the back. And that's a great shot of Hager. Oh man, yeah, I'm excited. We'll see how these look when we open the boxes in a little while. All right, and last but not least, this one's my favorite of the set. Yes, I am absolutely biased. This is my favorite one of the set, and we finally got him. The Redeemer. We finally got the Redeemer, and he's coming with that awesome TNT title. I got him in the Best Man, but the Redeemer has been absolutely one of the coolest runs of his career, in my opinion. I love his promos, even the stuff they're doing now with the House of Black. Man, it is so awesome. But yeah, this is from an episode of Dynamite from last May. The Redeemer. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm biased against Miro, or for Miro actually, because I booked him in his first match. I wrestled him in his second match, and I think it's his second match. It was when I was booking my shows. We booked him on one show, and then the very next show I booked him in a 6-man tag, and I was on the opposite end, so I got to interface with him a little bit. That was 2008, 2009, something like that. But yeah, no, I'm super biased. I ran into him in New Orleans before WrestleMania 30, and I walked up to him. I just had to congratulate him. I think he was still in NXT at the time, but didn't care, man. He's awesome. I can't wait to see what he does. I mean, I want to see him as AEW World Champion. Wouldn't mind seeing him take that All Atlantic off of Pac eventually once Pac time is run through. But no, this one's really cool. And let's go ahead and show the back a little bit. So there's Miro. There's from the episode of Dynamite. You got the rest. Great shots. I love the packaging for the AEW figures. Remind me a lot of the Elites. But no, they're really great. Man, if I had to compare the two, I gotta say I think I might like the Elite body style a lot better than the AEW body style, but not by much. Not by much. I enjoy them. I fiddle with my action figures. I don't really do much other than kind of display them. I use them kind of like fidget spinners. So if I'm on something where I, just kind of got some nervous energy, I'll just grab a couple figures and just start messing with them while I'm talking on a phone call or something like that. But no, I like this Unrivaled Series 10. I can't wait to see what comes out next. I've unfortunately just got a lot of pre-orders. Thank you, Comic-Con. Thank you for dropping all of those action figures. So, yeah, my wife's not too happy with that. But, hey, got all those things pre-ordered. Even picked up the Zeus and Hogan 2-pack. I had to get that from Mattel Creations. I'm in Colorado now, not San Diego, so I couldn't go to Comic-Con this year. I would have loved to have grabbed that. I am so upset I missed the Brody Lee Comic-Con exclusive. That would have been cool. And they were $40, but when I was looking on eBay, they were going for about $300. I don't know if I could justify dropping $300 on a single action figure, even if it is an exclusive and limited to 1,000. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see the next figures that come out. I'll be doing these unboxings as I get them. And hey, you never know. Like I said, I got about 100 action figures sitting over here to the right of me. And I'll be opening those up soon. I got a mix of AEW. I got some WWE Elites. I got the 2 sets of the New Japan Super 7s. I haven't opened those. Those are still sitting in the packaging. I got quite a few action figures just sitting here. And I'm going to start doing some more unboxings. I subscribe to Pro Wrestling Loot, so I'll be doing unboxings of them every month. And I finally just got into the All Elite crate. I got it seriously right after the cutoff of July 15. So I don't get the July box. Now I got to wait until the next quarter to get that box. But I'll be doing those unboxings on this channel, so stay tuned. And stay tuned for our regular content of the Play Fighting Podcast. We should be having one up here shortly. No, this has been great. I really enjoy these unboxings. I've been doing these just in front of my wife and kids, and now I thought I'd share it with everybody. So please like, comment, subscribe. Come find me on social media. You can find me on Twitter at RyanStoneSD. I'll even put Badger's contact info in the description below. So please come find us. Come say hello on social media. And yeah, see you next time.